Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Maney and LauRen Morning Show. This time, it is a Friday, November 1st edition of the Maney and LauRen Morning Show.
Yay!
And LauRen, you sure are something. I see you over there wearing your Santa Claus t-shirt.
That's it. It's officially the holidays. Pack up the Halloween stuff. Let's get this party started. Today I will take down all of my Halloween things. And Christmas will start to trickle out. Now, I can't go full. That's right. This is the happiest time of the year.
Come on. It's November 1st, LauRen.
Doesn't matter. It's amazing. From now until December 31st, it is the holiday season officially.
And LauRen wearing her Santa shirt.
That's it.
We close the book on Halloween and fall and go right back into the holiday season, according to LauRen.
The countdown is on. My Christmas tree will be up in 14 days.
Okay. All right. I like how you lean in, girl.
I'll lean in.
You do lean in. How was your Halloween last night? I mean, the weather. Oh, my gosh.
Amazing,
was it
right?
perfect?
So our Halloween was good. Now, my son Cash, who is 8 and on the spectrum, has told me for, I don't know, the last year, especially the last 6 months, that he does not like Halloween. He does not want to trick or treat.
Right.
Not interested.
Right.
Not participating. Well, yesterday, he wanted to go to the tennis courts, number one.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, he's definitely not into Halloween. Like this, he wants to do his own thing. I'll take him to the tennis courts, make him feel special because Halloween will pretty much be all about Jackson.
Yeah.
So
Your youngest. Yep.
Yes. So we get home from the tennis courts and he looks at me and goes, Mom, can I be an athlete for Halloween?
My gosh.
I'm like, thanks for the curveball at 6:00. I'm like, what? Yeah, I was like, we can find you something. So
he wanted to play out his, he's doing it in real life. He went and played some tennis. Now he wants to be an athlete.
Yeah. So we went upstairs. We found like basketball shorts and a t-shirt. And then I gave him a headband and a wristband. And he was like happy with that. He still didn't want to trick or treat. He wanted to hand out candy, but he did want to dress up.
He dressed up and handed out candy.
Yeah.
Were there any costumes that were a little too spooky for him?
There were two.
Okay.
And one, I mean, the kid obviously didn't understand, but like Cash was like afraid of him. And then he was like, can you take your mask off? And the guy was like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, it's okay, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, right. Did you have a lot of trick-or-treaters?
We did, but they came in like droves.
Yeah.
So like we would get like 25 kids at one time and then not hear anything for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then another 15 kids and then nothing for 10 minutes.
Well, we live at the end of a cul-de-sac. And so like the 4 houses at the end of the cul-de-sac, we put a table and we put all of our candy on it. And we moved the table like kind of closer to the top of the cul-de-sac.
to close it off.
Yeah, the kids don't have to walk down, you know. And we still had candy. All of us still had candy in our bins. So
that's
we
nice.
just left it out overnight. And when I drove by this morning, there was less candy in there. Now, I don't know if it was the night crawlers that came and took the stuff or it was actually kids who came through when we closed up. But I drove my my wife's grandmother, the kid's great-grandmother, around on the golf cart last night. We had it decorated, and I had music playing. And Ruby ran around. I didn't see my son, Dean, who's 11. He went as a baseball player. I didn't see him at all. He was gone. And then at one point, he goes, Dad, can you come pick us up? We want to go back over to that side of the neighborhood. So I said, all right. So I got on the golf cart. I went over. And LauRen, this one street in our neighborhood, it was like a parade. It looked like New York City. I mean, there were so many kids over on that side.
Yeah.
So next year, I think we're going to head that way. Halloween will be on a Friday next year.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun. And the other thing I'll share is my daughter Ruby's in first grade, and her teacher lives in our neighborhood. And all she talked about was going over to see her teacher. She kept saying the teacher's name. I want to go see our teacher. I want to go see the teacher.
Did she know where she lived?
Yep. The teacher told her. And she started that on Wednesday. So today she comes home and she says, Dad, I want to go. She was dressed as Cinderella.
Uh-huh.
We went to Sharky's and got her hair all done up like Cinderella. We'll post pictures of all the kids and everybody at the ML Morning Show on our Insta. Follow us there. But we went over to the teacher's house, and I was like, even if it's not the teacher's house, she's going to trick or treat here.
Right.
And sure enough, it was the teacher. Ruby knew exactly where she lived.
Aww.
And the teacher was so happy to see Ruby and her friend Olivia went over.
Super cute.
I had a bugger. I was like, you mind if I use the bathroom? You know me.
You didn't.
I drink on Halloween, and I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
She said no.
She did say no?
Yeah. No, she didn't say no.
Oh, my God. I wish she would have told you no.
All right, I'll be real honest with you. I didn't ask, but I went around.
You used your bush.
I used the bush. Yeah. I had
That's nice.
I had my neighbor, my mother-in-law. We dropped great grandma off when we took our ride over across the neighborhood. So I drove the golf cart around to the side, turned off the lights, and grandma, my neighbor, and the kids waited in the golf cart while I did my business. And I was like, still going.
Thanks for announcing.
It's going to be a minute. Successful Halloween, though. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully everybody's Halloween was successful. And we especially were thinking of you, the families in the Western Carolinas yesterday. Hopefully there was some resemblance. I know a lot of people were doing trunk or treats this past weekend.
Yeah.
And churches and different facilities were offering kids a way to trick or treat and kind of normalize Halloween for those towns that were devastated by Helene. So hopefully you guys took part in the Halloween festivities as well. All right. Well, having said all that, let's start a Friday show, shall we? No better way to start a Friday show than getting tipsy with Shabuzi. We got Hornets tickets for you at 7:45, just around that time with the legendary Friday free-for-all. Lots to do today. It's Maney and LauRen on a Friday, November 1st. Now that Halloween's come and gone, and you've gone through your bag, you realize that you might not have gotten all candy, right? You might have gotten some crappy stuff.
Can I tell you? So we rolled up on a trunk or treat yesterday, and we were just going to the tennis courts. But my youngest son, Jackson, loves Halloween. He loves candy, loves candy. So we're walking by the trunk or treat people, and he's like, "Can I have a candy?" And she's like, you can take one. And he's all excited, and he takes one of the little goodie bags that are in there, and I make him say thank you, and whatever. We get over to where we're gonna be, and he opens it, and he's like, oh, "There's no candy in here." It's like, all right, Candyland, you're gonna get a lot of candy later.
What was it?
A ruler, a pencil, an eraser, cute stuff though.
Oh, yeah, but that's squishy. Not what kids want.
Yeah, it is.
Come on. The Daily Meal, not to be confused with the Daily Mail, the Daily Meal says these are the crappiest things that you can get from Halloween, according to trick-or-treaters. And by the way, we want to hear from you locally here in the Southeast, in the Carolinas, and in Georgia. What did you guys get in your Halloween bags? What did the kids get that you pulled out and you were like, you either loved it or you hated it, but it wasn't candy? Raisins.
Oh, do people give out raisins anymore?
Toothbrushes.
Yeah. You didn't need a toothbrush after all that candy.
Tied to the toothbrush is the dental floss. They come as a pack. Apples. Loose change.
So we used to have somebody in our neighborhood who would give you change in a prescription pill bottle.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
And I just remember getting them, and we would shake them and make so much noise. But I was like, why?
Then you take them out and whip them back at the house. Coupons.
All right.
Yeah, those suck. Animal crackers.
I like animal crackers.
Yeah, but not as Halloween's candy. We've defined Halloween as the candy holiday.
Why can't you have the animal crackers with the pink frosting and the jimmies on it?
What's a jimmy?
A sprinkle.
Uh-huh.
You know what a jimmy is.
Fruit snacks in a baggie. No bueno. Circus peanuts.
Yeah, those are gross. You should throw those back.
Breath mints are not candy, someone said. Black licorice.
Oh, I talked to somebody from Italy yesterday.
Yes, we know who it is.
She
Elena.
wanted black licorice. I was like, that's not a thing in America. I was like, people in the U.S. hate black licorice.
My brother Rich loves black licorice. They should hook up, and he orders it online.
My grandmother loved black licorice, and I like black licorice because she gave it to me when I was a kid, but nobody likes that.
Yeah, satanic, for sure. What'd you find in the bag that wasn't candy? Trick or treat. Someone said they got popcorn balls. They're the worst, and I love popcorn. But how in the world do you eat those? Someone said my son got Christmas Little Debbie cakes at Trunk or Treat.
I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that.
Well, you like anything holidays.
I like Little Debbie cakes, too.
LauRen, someone says they got a potato. They had a laugh. Hey, my neighbor handed out microwave popcorn. But
like
it wasn't.
The bag?
It was you take. it wasn't individual popcorn. It was a bag of it. Like the you put it in the microwave. That's what she was handing out. The popcorn you put in the microwave.
Unpopped, like the
unpopped,
flat.
Yep, unpopped,
Okay,
flat
that's interesting.
popcorn. Good morning, Katie.
Hey,
Hey, Katie, what did you get instead of candy?
my boys got Matchbox cars. They had a huge vat of like 1,000 Matchbox cars.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
I'm like, they were probably stoked about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I liked Matchbox cars growing up. They're like the Hot Wheels. Lewis, good morning.
Good morning.
What did the kids get instead of candy?
So we got to, me and my son was going trick-or-treating, and this guy, we came by, and he's trick-or-treat, and we said, treat, of course. And then he said, well, we'll give you a treat. And then we gave us some candy, and we went on. And then we went to like 5 more houses, and we was checking through the bag and see what all goodies we had.
Of course, yep.
And there was a rock.
A rock?
Gentleman. Yeah.
Somebody Charlie Browned you.
I don't know. He just. I think he gave us candy too, but he also gave us a rock. So
Interesting.
Oh,
what in
maybe
the
it was his
world?
trick. Maybe he was
He did
throwing
a
in a
trick
trick
and
with
a
the
treat.
treat. Yeah, thanks, Lois. We appreciate it. Ann,
You didn't
hi.
have to take it so literal, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Ann took her Girl Scout troop to a senior home. And what happened when you got there? What did you get in the bags?
So the little old lady was taking out candy from a Russell Stover's box, and when she got done giving out the chocolates unwrapped, the rest of the troop got just the wrapper. That was
Oh, like all the wrappers had fallen off.
yes, she just gave out the wrappers. So,
Bless.
yeah, that was kind of fun.
That's funny. Kids, just remember there was good candy in there.
Right,
And,
it's the thought that
Yeah, it's the
counts.
thought that counts.
Did you ever wonder if you could spot a cheater? Like some people say, I could spot a cheater from a mile away.
No. I wouldn't be able to. Like physically, no.
Well, there are some physical attributes, according to science, that cheaters have. Now, scientists quizzed 2,000 people who had been cheated on about the physical attributes of the cheater. And AI came up with the facial features and stereotypical cheater. All right, are you ready for
Yeah.
this? Men who were balding in their 40s with large noses, small lips, gray blue eyes, frown lines, and short facial hair are most likely to cheat if they have those physical attributes. What are you looking at me for?
Well, crap.
Something you want to tell us?
I've been had. I mean, I think you described me. Blue eyes, short beard, balding. Mm-hmm. I mean, but what male in their 40s isn't dealing with that right now?
Right.
Okay. Did it say 2 eyes? Teeth?
Breathing?
Ears? Crap. You got me.
Heartbeat?
Thanks, AI. Once again, failing.
For women,
Yeah.
the stereotypical female cheater has dark hair, a small nose, and is in her early 50s.
Huh.
Now, both men and women are described as slim built. And men are more likely to admit to cheating, a third do, while women only a quarter do.
I mean, from our War of the Roses.
Yep.
A lot of times the women who we catch cheating have all the excuses in the world why they're doing it.
And then nearly 40% of women say that they dumped their partner soon after finding out that they cheated, while 12% stayed around for a month, 14% stayed around for 3 months.
Okay. Well, everybody, keep an eye on that look.
Everybody's going, wait, that's my boyfriend or that's my girlfriend.
Touching noses, looking to see color hair.
That's very generic,
Honey,
in my opinion.
Honey, put your head down. Let me see how much you balding. Oh, my God. Are you cheating on me? You're cheating on me. How dare you?
Science said so.
Ren, we have people on the phone that want to either agree or disagree with what science says a cheater looks like.
Yes. So, according to science, it is a male who is balding in their 40s with short facial hair, large nose, small lips, and blue eyes.
Justin, you feel personally attacked with that description?
Absolutely. I fixing to be 42 years old. I have a receding hairline. I have short facial hair, blue eyes. The only thing that saves me is I'm a little overweight.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was also a slim build. Okay. But listen, don't shoot the messengers. That's not us saying it. It's according to science.
Well, I've been married for almost 21 years, and if my beautiful wife Kristen is listening, I hope you know I love you, and this ain't true.
Kristen's on hold. She says, send a picture of the back of your hair so she can see the hairline. I know, Justin. When LauRen was doing it, I was like, she's describing me.
I was like, as soon as she started talking about it, I'm like, wait, no.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did say it was very generic.
But Nikki, on the other hand, says your description is dead on. Oh. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, yes. Oh, my God, there's a guy at the gym with this exact build. I mean, he's balding. He's not like overweight, but he's got a little bit of the dad bod going on.
Okay.
I'll catch him all the time taking photos of me at the gym working out. And I'll go to like the other half of the gym, and then 2 minutes later, this guy's there taking more photos of me. And I'm just like, I'm at a Planet Fitness too, and I can't just like point him out and like bolt out the door, which is hard. And so it's like he'll set his phone up on his water bottle and take the photos off of his watch.
No.
Yes, this exact build. And he's married. He has a ring.
What a creep.
I got to be honest, Nikki. I apologize for doing that.
Maney just got his Apple Watch and he was real excited about it.
I'm trying to figure the whole thing out. Now, let me tell you something. You sat there, you heard LauRen describe the guy, and as she's doing it, you're like, oh my God, yes, that's dude at gym.
Yes, I was like, PTSD just popped into my head when she started describing him.
Oh my gosh, can we do something for it? Like, can we report, dude? Like,
tell Planet Fitness is supposed to be the judgment-free zone and also the picture-free zone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Nikki. Keep an eye out for other people who might not be at the gym, who might be doing the same. Cheaters.
Oh, I definitely will.
All right, so we have a game. Kanye West, according to TMZ, bought a house for $35 million, and we put a list of celebrities together, and you decide whether or not the celebrity's home is more expensive or less expensive than Kanye's $35 million home.
Lana is playing, and Maney, give us the first one.
We'll start you off with Oprah Winfrey. Is Oprah's home more expensive or less expensive than the $35 million?
More expensive.
You think Oprah's house is more expensive?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like Kanye threw it in the air for that house, no?
He did. Kanye's house is worth $35 million, but Oprah's house is worth $101 million. So you're right. Oprah's house is more expensive than Kanye's. How about Beyonce and Jay-Z? They have a home in Malibu, California that they purchased in 2023. Is that home more expensive than the Kanye West $35 million home?
They looked for that home for a really long time, like 2 years it took them to find a house.
Lena, let me introduce you to LauRen, realtor of the stars. She loves this. What do you say?
I'm going to go with more expensive.
You think Kanye's is?
I think Beyonce and Jay-Z.
You'd be right.
More expensive.
Almost 8 times. Their home is worth $190 million.
Yeah.
So good call there. Okay, you're 2 for 2. What about George Clooney? Is George Clooney's home worth more?
The one in Italy
It
or
is. the Italy villa in Lake Como.
I have been there. I've seen it with my own eyes. I have not been inside, obviously.
Okay. Realtor of the stars, what should Lena do according to you?
I don't know. I don't think things are as expensive in Italy as they are here, but...
What do you think, Lena?
I think less expensive.
You got one wrong. That is incorrect. George Clooney's house is $100 million and is more expensive than Kanye's. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Is Jennifer Aniston's L.A. mansion worth more than $35 million, the new home that Kanye just bought?
I'm going to go less.
You think Kanye's is less or Jennifer's less?
No, Jennifer Aniston.
You're right. You're realtor of the stars yourself.
You.
That's a $21 million home. And lastly, Kanye's good friend, Taylor Swift.
Oh, gosh.
Taylor Swift's got a Rhode Island home that sits on the scenic beachfront and is the site of her famous 4th of July parties. Is that home worth more or less than Kanye's $35 million mansion?
Taylor's Rhode Island home. Do you think it's more expensive than $35 million?
What do you think? Taylor Swift.
All right. My daughter says Taylor's home is less than $35 million.
You are correct. Your daughter also is a realtor to the stars.
We should get a little group going here. We could really make some money.
T Swift's home is worth a measly $30 million. So
geez,
Kanye
she just missed the mark.
has beaten her. All right. Great job, Lena. You did a great job with the celebrity realtor game. You got some drama in your life and you need the Maney and LauRen Morning Show fam to settle it for you. Sitting on something, turn to us. We'll turn it to our audience, the amazing audience, and see what they think in DM drama. What do we got today?
Okay, so we're going to keep this person anonymous, but we got a DM that says, here's some DM drama for you guys. I am in a committed relationship with someone, and no matter what I do, I am being accused of sleeping with other people. We have had a rocky past on both of our parts, and I haven't been with anyone, and I love this person. I don't know what to do. We have been communicating well, but now we're fighting more than usual. What do I do here?
You know what they say.
If they're accusing you of cheating, they might be cheating.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's nothing more annoying than getting accused of cheating, and then you're not cheating. And you're like, with all the accusations that I'm getting, I might as well go find my George Clooney or my Channing Tatum and be cheating.
I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who just kept telling me, you're cheating on me, you're cheating on me, you're cheating on me. And I constantly had to justify myself. I'm like, hey, I was at Marshall's. I wasn't banging somebody in the backseat of a car.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
But I personally wouldn't want to be in a relationship like that. I think that you will find a healthier relationship. I don't know. What do you think? I say don't even, I wouldn't stay in the relationship.
You would leave? How did they say long term?
She just says I've been in a committed relationship with someone.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would start peeking around a little bit to see if something's going on with them. There is something to that. We have seen that. That's a formula. If you think if someone's blaming you for cheating, a lot of times they're the one doing the cheating, and that's just their way to, push it off. But I'd love to hear from someone. Yeah, kind of deflect it. Yeah. I wonder if there's anyone listening right now who has been in that situation. If that's you and you were blamed for cheating and you weren't, like, is there a chance that the relationship can turn around, or should this person just walk away? Give us a call if that's you. 704-570-9595. If you're someone who is in a relationship and somebody kept, accusing you of cheating and you swear Bible that you weren't, jump on the phone with us. We'd love for you to give this person some info on DM drama with Maney and LauRen. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you last in a relationship where someone accuses you of cheating and you swear you're not?
So I was in a committed relationship for 2.5 years. The process was I got into grad school, moved him out to Boston, Massachusetts with me, and we were going strong. And then I was going to the gym. He'd accused me of sleeping with somebody at the gym. He'd accused me of looking at people on the subway, and that was starting a relationship with somebody. He kept accusing me of cheating to the point where I had his child, and my family was coming to visit, and a stepbrother of mine was coming to visit who was in the area. He was in New York, so he's like, I'm going to drop by in Boston and come see you, coming from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And he accused us of that he's coming to visit because we're having an affair. I mean, it never stopped. Never stopped. There was 15 total times that he accused me of having an affair with him when I never, ever. I am the type that if I'm with somebody, I'm with you.
Yeah. And that's kind of how the person who DM'd us. They swear, and we have to believe her. I mean, she's who DM'd us, and she says she's not cheating. We have to believe she's not cheating. But for the most part,
okay. I mean, either way, I think she should probably break up with him. And listen, if you get into the next relationship and somebody keeps accusing you of cheating, then maybe you need to take a good hard look at yourself, and maybe you do have a flirty personality.
Text came in and said I was in a 5-year relationship, and he always accused me of cheating, and I'm 100% loyal. 2 months later, I found out he was messing around with 2 of his coworkers.